Welcome and good day, SketchGDX game developers. Today we're going to be learning everything about game screens. Well, not everything, just the basics for now, and what game screens are. So game screens are basically used to create things like your menu, your settings, and of course your play screen. That's about it. So like whenever you play a game, there's a menu usually, there's a settings screen, and there is a play screen. Now, what's going on behind closed doors? Well, basically there's stuff being rendered behind closed doors for you to be able to press those buttons on the screen and start playing or play the game itself. So that's basically what a game screen is, and we're going to set up our very first game screen today. And how we're going to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the three dots on the top right hand side here. We're going to click on view, and then we're going to click the plus icon on the bottom right hand side. And you're going to see here two different type classes: add a new screen or a class. Now the default one that's selected, because I didn't want to confuse anybody, is the screen class. The class is for something else, and I will explain that later on unless you already understand Java. But for now, this is our game screen class that we're going to be using. So we're going to name this play. You can name it whatever you want. You can name it play screen and play screen. It's all up to you. I'm just going to name it play just for now. And then I'm going to click add. If I can drag and drop my, there we go. Click add. And now we have a play view.java game screen. Now you can see all the view manager is doing is organizing these based off of what each Java class is. So we have our Android loader, we have our game loader, and then we have our game screen. So the next thing we're going to do inside of our game view class is we're going to go into our game view class first. So click the back button, click down on the bottom, and click game view. So that little menu here is actually going to pop up all of our different views that we have in our game. So click game view, go into show, go to your palette blocks. That's what I call them, because they're literally just, it's a palette of blocks. When you click that little plus icon or that puzzle icon, it'll just open up all the blocks that are available to you. And then you're going to go to the setup. You're going to grab a block called game set screen. Don't get it confused with screen set screen, because that one's going to be for the actual screen itself. So game set screen, and then we're going to set our screen to the play view screen. Now there's not going to be anything on that screen as of yet, but basically that's just going to do the same thing that our game loader did, but it's going to actually grab information from our game view and then set it to our play view screen. So our play view screen is where we're going to actually handle all of our rendering, our objects for our game, pausing our game, resuming our game, all that kind of stuff. And we'll get into that in the next section. So if you click on run, it's going to build the game. We're going to click update, click open. And again, like I said, it's just going to be a black screen. Nothing's going to happen here. If you press back, it's working perfectly fine. So there you go. Nothing else to say about this. If you want to follow the worded guide, I do have a blog, the link in the description below, for a worded kind of guide that shows you everything that we just did here today. So take care. Signing off, MisterDNEH, your teacher, and your modder of Sketchware Pro and libGDX combined to make SketchGDX. Yeah, that's right. See you next time.